Welcome to Married AF. We are your hosts, Brooke and Randall Fowler. On this show, we discuss the topics that really matter.
Like big veiny cocks and our favorite TV shows.
So pull up a chair at our kitchen table and hang out.
While I bulldog my nuts. We are plugged in. We are actually wired into the computer and the internet.
Which we were the other night, too. It just apparently wasn't
the right cable. It wasn't Cat 5 or 6 cable.
Whatever that, yeah.
Because this, I've got the Wi-Fi off. It's powering
I see that, yeah.
Powering the bad boy.
No, it's fast.
You see what the difference is.
And we upgraded our internet.
We did. Something we can't discuss publicly because it's not a deal that's offered to everyone. Something very special. So we don't want to share that and get people in trouble.
Sure.
Do we need a sit rep?
What?
I don't know. I just got a text from Fire Marshal Bill.
Okay. Why are you reading text messages and...
Because it just came over.
Well, it's not relevant.
It is relevant.
How the fuck is that relevant? What's a sit rep?
I don't know what it means.
So it's not relevant.
Now I'm interested.
It's not relevant.
But yes, Fire Marshal Bill, whatever that means, you can explain later. Jump into the comments. Tell us what you mean by that. Is that code for something? We don't know. But I like it. But so last week when we dropped for the 100th time and decided that we were just done for the night, where were we at? I was asking you, I believe, the true-false questions, if I'm not mistaken.
You were asking me, you were giving me like fake news or like news stories and asking me if I thought they were fake or real.
Yes. By the way,
situational report. I still don't know why Fire Marshal Bill would ask you if...
I don't know either.
Yeah, can you read that over there? Your visions. Oh, wait, you have your glasses on. Never mind.
No, I can see it.
I'm just saying, like, I was testing you, but then I realized you had your glasses on.
I do.
Because your vision is
hot
garbage.
Despite your horrible mood, that's a great segue. I'm going to send you this on your...
horrible mood.
Yeah. This might change your mind about the way that you...
Whatever.
Your demeanor. Take a look at those champions that I just sent you.
I'm sitting right here. You could have just showed me.
Nope. I want you to see it on your device. There it is.
Jesus. Uh-huh. What about them?
Those are your new ones that I ordered for you separately. Dahmer glasses. It's what winter husbands do.
Wait.
Yes, I ordered those for you.
You did?
I will have them in a few days when your prescription is in them. They are here, and they're awesome.
Well, that's awesome.
I know.
I didn't think... I was going to talk to Deb about it, and I can tell that's Deb's hand because
Yes.
she gets her nails done like that. But I was going to talk to Deb about it because I thought my lenses would be too thick to be...
No, I handled
she didn't
all
say
this.
any...
I've been doing this. Has been like 3 weeks in the making.
It's fucking sweet.
And so,
and the
reason... You see that, champions? You see how that just turned the corner right there? Do you see, boys?
Why have you been so pouty and in a shitbag mood then?
Why, who?
You.
I've been waiting to pop this on you till the next time we went on air.
Is that why you haven't been talking to me? Because you were going to tell me?
Here's a cheers to you. I've been holding that in for like 3 days. I got that from Deb, and we talked yesterday. Cheers. But this isn't just to that, but let's go ahead and cheers it.
Okay.
I wanted to do that cheers not only to
thank
my
you, baby.
wife, but to the moms out there that are pulling the double duty here with the home digital learning. Mm-hmm. What a nightmare, sons. What a nightmare. I can't even begin to discuss what an awful situation it is. Not only if you're a stay-at-home mom, which is a terribly hard job anyway, and you're teaching, but if you got a full-time job and you're teaching while working, it gives me anxiety, and I'm not doing it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not teaching anything.
But
I'm having to
everything.
I'm having to make sure he's, this time around is a lot more stringent than when he finished kindergarten. So it's like he gets on at 7:45 in the morning with his class, and then they have lessons for like 45 minutes, and then they have these little like breakout rooms or groups and stuff, and then they take breaks, come back. So I just have to make sure he is on schedule for joining and rejoining his class, and then making sure he gets his assignments done. Because there are some things they do in real time. Like today, they did 2 of his actual assignments that he had to turn in real time. I just had to scan it and upload it. But
it's a nightmare.
It's a lot. I mean, and it's from 7:45 until 12:30 of like getting on his class meetings, getting off for a little bit, getting back on, doing assignments, and then doing his specials at 12. But he's been every day this week, he's been done before 2. So even if he had to still do all his assignments, like when all his meetings and stuff are done at 12:30, he was still done before 2 with everything. But it's a lot. I mean, I can't imagine. And I'm super busy at work. Thankfully, like my mornings aren't busy with meetings, but I'm busy in the morning having to do stuff, not with meetings though. So I can like step away for a second and check on him.
Look at this.
But
Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively just said, this just in, digital learning extended through next Friday. Kill me, sons.
You're not doing anything.
It doesn't matter. It stresses me out. This isn't the proper protocol, sons. It's really chapping Uncle Randy's ass here, all right? Jeez Louise, sons.
Yeah. I mean, I had a feeling it wasn't going to be, because I heard Gunnar ask his teacher today. He was like, Miss Gordon, I have a question. And he was like, when are we going to go back to school? Because I really miss school.
Yeah, when she said, I don't know, I was like, fuck it, man. Fuck it.
And I didn't hear her answer, so I asked Gunnar later. I said, hey, what did Miss Gordon say when you asked her that? She said, I don't know. I'm like, fuck. Well, when are they going to tell us that, Honcho? And
I think they posted the board meeting just a little bit ago, and they turned the comments off because they know it's going to get rowdy, sons, because they don't care about us. I'm talking about the man. Overall, the man. You heard it here from Uncle Randy. They don't give a fuck about any of us, sons.
Yeah. I pretty much figured there was another county that was like was supposed to go back on the 19th, and they just extended to the 3rd. And I was like, I guarantee you.
Yeah, because that's how it works in the world of Rona, sons. 2 weeks, 15 days, stop the spread, sons.
Oh
Remember, 15 days to bend the curve.
We haven't gotten any kind of notification yet that has been extended.
This is some old horse shit, sons.
So
only in America.
I got text messages, emails last week when it was happening. Now it's like they're just gonna,
for fuck's sake,
leave us in the dark, I guess.
Hey, but Fire Marshal Bill's happy. He's getting a
here we go. Never mind. Got an email.
$1,400 check.
Literally, as I said it, I got a text message and an email. I shit you not. I opened my email. It wasn't, and then
yeah, dude, I'm gonna be honest.
Over.
It's a fucking trash cake. This whole situation. I don't know, man. I'm starting
through Friday, January 22nd.
I'm on the board now. All right, fuck it. We'll do it live. Mm-hmm. They've convinced Uncle Randy. There is no normal. This is the new normal.
The new normal is the chaos of like our children not having any kind of fucking normalcy.
Uncertainty. We're going to have a generation of serial killer children running around here in about 10 years from kids who got their fucking brains and emotions scrambled because of Corona. Because a bunch of old, rich whitey sons, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it, sons.
Great. Well, can't wait to tell him that tomorrow.
Yeah, they haven't had enough. These young ones, we haven't beat them down enough, sons. Let's kick them in the balls again, sons. What do you say? Let's kick the kids in the balls.
Well, there's a bunch of, you heard it from some of our teacher friends. Like over Christmas break, a bunch of teachers resigned. Because they think that the school districts and superintendent are trying to kill them.
Yes.
Then also you have a bunch of people that are, the reason they had to close in the first place to go digital is because they didn't have enough staff to fucking run the schools. Yeah. Because it's all kind of teachers like quarantine and sick with COVID, which I know some of them are, but like there's no fucking way that all 400 in this school district. 400 staff members and teachers are out, or at least as of last week. Like, there's no way all of them are sick.
And here's why. Because this is, I don't care what nobody says. You don't want to hear about it, and I don't even want to talk about it. But it's because this whole fucking thing is political now. It's so, and you can't help it. Yeah. It's political. People are dug in. You're still trying to murder me if you're not making your kids wear a mask and a face shield. Face shield with little things on it, sons. That's what they want all the time. And these teachers that you get, look, hey, feel however you want to feel. If you feel unsafe, quit. We just got to find almost all the teachers that I know, that are our friends who are champions. They're like, dude, I just want to teach, bro. I just want to teach.
And like my sister that works in a high school. And
like, I just want to do my job.
Yeah.
They're like, I hate this shit. I hate it.
Yeah.
It's not the teachers. Don't misconstrue Uncle Randy.
I can't even imagine the fucking honchos. They're both teachers and have 2 young children that are having to do digital. So they're having to juggle being teachers digitally in the schools while their children have to be there doing their own digital shit. Like, I would murder everybody.
It's a nightmare, son. It's a terrible situation, and I don't see how we're going to get out of it. And I did want to talk about this. I'm glad this kind of came up, is that how in the world is it possible to not want to creep back into this if and when we ever get back to a normal life? Every time some fucking new bug comes about, like, we're just going to fall right back into this shit. It's going to be forever. I just don't see how we could possibly move on from this. But hey, $1,400 is coming from Joe Biden. $1,400 a piece. Not.
We just got 600.
He's bringing 1,400 more. He's making it 2,000.
Okay. Hey, I wanted to put this on here because it got lost in the shuffle.
Podcast of the Roundtable is coming back soon. That's our champion right there. Folks that don't know, because a lot of this is our neighborhood people. If you don't know Adam Simmons, you don't know shit, sons. He is the champion of a show that Brooke and I created out of thin air, sons, called Podcast of the Roundtable. We would have different podcasters come on and compete to see who's the funniest, who's the most championship level. And that's our winner right there. Yep. Adam Simmons, host of the Simmons and More podcast. Hell, Uncle Randy was a surprise guest this past week. No big deal. Predicted the Bama win championship.
I saw the description where it said, you're going to need to turn the volume down on this one because there's a lot of yelling, and it's not even from Adam.
No.
So I don't know if Bobby goes off. I know there's always loud volume with you, Uncle Randy.
Yeah, but you want to talk about somebody that can go, sons? Adam Simmons can go. He can go. And he's a pizzioli or whatever they're called. Like he's a pizza chef.
A pizza chef? I don't know.
No, there's like a name, like pizzioli or something.
All I can think of is pizzeria, but that's where you eat it. He is a pizza connoisseur for sure, and he works in a fancy pizza place.
Yeah, and he's got like the beautiful hair with the part shaved into it, and very.
Oh, he's hipster as fuck.
Oh, very hipster, championship level. But we love him. Tattoos.
Yes, champion level tattoos.
And you know what? He's all over the place. He loves guns. He loves drugs.
Loves the weed.
Loves the marijuana. He does like it. He is a fan.
Barstool Pizza needs to give us yes. And he's actually in New Jersey, Chet.
Yeah, and I have been
so I think
hitting up.
I'm surprised he hasn't gone
to go to see Adam.
Yeah.
I've hit him up twice.
I'm really surprised he hasn't gone to that. Because I feel like Adam works in kind of a nice place. But maybe because he goes to more divey places.
No, he goes all over. We just got to get enough people to beat on him to get him to go there.
Yeah.
But Jeff Lottie has a great question here about the Who being in China, investigating the...
Like the Who, the band?
Yes, the band. Investigating the inception of COVID right now. And
what qualifications do they have to be investigating anything?
I don't know. Nobody buys
Aren't they old as
anymore.
fuck anyways? They're prime candidates to die from COVID. So why are they over there digging around trying to stir up shit? They're going to get assassinated.
They're going to try to find a way to continue to perpetuate this garbage. But it doesn't matter. Because tell me this, sons. No matter what your political belief is, do any of us believe what we hear anymore from anybody when it comes to these quote-unquote political leaders? I'll go first. I sure don't. Right here. No. I don't buy any of it, sons. And that's their fault.
I mean, welcome. Join the club. I haven't ever bought anything they say ever.
Trump's been impeached 48 times. He just got impeached again.
Look, he wants to be a history maker. He wants to be one of a kind. He did it.
He did.
He's going to be forever known unless somebody else comes along and gets impeached 3 times.
Yeah. I mean,
can that happen?
It's a wasteful impeachment. It's a waste of taxpayer money. It's to prove a point. They want to make him where he can't run again. Hell, he's too old. Don Jr. is going to run in 2024 or some shit, or Ivanka.
Ivanka, I bet will.
That's what's going to happen. Whatever. I'm over it.
Or we'll wait for whatever Barron whenever he gets older.
Biden's going to be dead 6 to 8 months down the road. So we'll have President Kamala up in here, and we'll have to see where that goes. Biden's going to come in. Hey, he's going to give us $1,400
she's
off
the only
bat.
one.
Boom.
Out of the two of them, she's the only one that has the energy to. He always looks so tired.
Because he's 100.
He looks like he is being propped up. Like whenever he has a speech, and like I get like a lot the last few times, it's like there's been some things going on and whatever. But like, bro, you haven't even been in office yet, and you look exhausted. It looks like people are behind him, just kind of like holding him up.
They are. And let me tell you this. Here's a little nugget, and Chet hit on it too about. Before we move on all the way from old Presidente with Barstool Sports, his fund that he's created where he is raising money for all these small businesses, restaurants, bars that are going out of business because we hate America and we hate the American dream. We're trying to recreate that now. So, hey, whatever you heard about the American dream, shit all over that, sons. That's not the same anymore. If your dream was to open up a restaurant, hey, go fuck yourself. You can have 6 people, outdoor dining. If there's a shitter right next door, that's it.
It's so fucked up. That was like the American dream, is to like own your own small business.
Yeah.
And now it's a fucking nightmare. Now all these people that put their life savings and work their entire lives to start their own business are fucking.
Imagine this scenario.
Fucked.
And I've got a buddy in this scenario, has a small business restaurant. This has killed him almost. Then you add on the fact that he has to teach his kids at home because they can't go to school. Plus his business is in the shit box, makes no money, can't even hardly be open, can only serve enough people with outdoor dining to basically pay his staff. That's it. So, America, sons.
Yeah.
America.
I feel like the food trucks are still doing okay because they're outside and it's not like an enclosed restaurant.
Yeah.
And they can, there's social distancing from people just ordering, standing out there. I know. Kill everybody.
Kill me. Sons.
I know. But that's the shit that like people have to, it's like, what everybody has to hear to be like, okay, it's fine.
Oh, no. Now, we do have a rogue congressperson, Robert Wright. This is a great point. Here from Georgia, Congresswoman Green, who she's already presented her plan to introduce articles of impeachment for Joe Biden on the day of his inauguration.
Okay.
And let's just impeach everybody,
That's
son.
just one congresswoman out of the whole country.
It doesn't matter,
funny.
though. That's the new go-to. Hey, your guy doesn't win, we impeach the other one, or hey, impeach the other guy.
Is this the politics version of like cancel culture?
Yes, it sure is. It sure is. Donna's still waiting on her $600 stimulant. Don't worry, Donna. Biden is coming out throwing money around, sons. Biden loves to throw around the money. He's going to come out here, just everybody wins money.
Yeah.
Everywhere. But guess what? You can't have a restaurant. Kids can't go to school for 1,000 days. 1,000 days to stop the spread.
Really?
Republicans at least lie to us and pacify us with bullshit 2-week intervals. Biden's going to come in and say, here's money. Guess what? 2,000 days. 2,000 more days and we'll have this pandemic eliminated.
But there's like vaccines and warehouses and blah, blah, blah.
No, they're starting to it's about to become just a clusterfuck where people are going to start beating each other's asses to get vaccines. Because they're pretty much just opening it up now to where if you make an appointment and you can get there, then they'll put it in your arm. And guess what, sons? Uncle Randy still doesn't want it. There's a new one about to come out from Johnson & Johnson, a one-shot vaccine instead of the 2 horseshit ones. Less side effects. I told y'all, if I'm going to have something, I want the software version 3, 4, 5. I don't want 1 or 2, sons. No thanks.
You want 1.7.
Whatever. I don't want that first one ever.
Yeah.
That's a big hell no. Honcho is so right about Pelosi. That horrible woman, for the love of God, she is awful and atrocious. That is why there should be term limits. So many of these folks. But I don't, honestly, and what's going to happen? Hey, talk about the American dream. I'm not just talking about the conservative side, liberal side. What the fuck's CNN going to talk about now with Trump gone?
They had a...
What's their business going to be?
Did you not see the SNL skit they did recently?
No.
Where it was like a fake political ad about like how terrible Donald Trump is and how we need to elect somebody new. And then they were like, but what will we talk about? And then they were like, what will Rachel Maddow do? and then it was like, for my sanity and for like my entertainment, what am I going to look at on the toilet? And it was like, vote for Donald Trump. We need this shit show to continue for our entertainment.
If they want ratings, they better do it.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. They've demoralized Americans to the point we're such a beat down people, sons, that this was the least watched national championship of all time. People don't even watch TV anymore. We're so disgruntled and scared and fucked
what
up.
What have I been telling you about this
teach our kids. You're right. You are America.
Yeah.
You haven't cared about this football. You just got bigger shit to deal with, and you're like, I don't care about any of this.
Just everything.
That's America.
Yeah. That's how most people have. It's just, why care about football? It's just, and Alabama won anyways.
Of course we did, sons. The tide rolled. It's what happens, all right? It's what
Urban Meyer's going to the Jaguars. Did you see that?
Yeah. FYI, there has been a drinking game made, sons. I was alerted from some of my friends in podcasting that everybody has to drink every time Uncle Randy says champion.
Oh, I thought you were going to say every time he says sons.
No, champion.
That would also be a good one, guys.
This is to the champions.
Every time he says sons, but champion has become your new, sons.
That was a championship level shot from Mike Honcho.
And another one.
Now, see Fire Marshal Bill's here. We touched on it in the notes. Here's the deal, sons. Because we've been talking a lot about our neighborhood here in Silvertown.
What is Silvertown?
From Joe Dirt. It's the town he talks about that's so perfect.
Okay, sorry.
And a lot of people have been reaching out to Uncle Randy and been like, hey, I love your town. I want to move there. I want to live in your neighborhood. I want to be friends with Stallone and Fire Marshal Bill and Chet and Honcho.
Okay.
Cole Hauser.
Do it.
Danny O'Shea.
I want the Whatskis to move
Kilmer.
here.
I want the Whatskis to move here immediately. And FYI, sons, if you want to listen to a real podcast that's like ours but better, listen to Chris Whatsky and his wife on hashtag No Offense Show.
Yep.
Definitely a much more championship level version. Take a drink, sons. But so as these people are getting to know our friends by their code names, because we care about these people, we don't want to ruin them professionally, but we do want to mock them and make fun of them
to their faces.
And haze them and love them. We got to talk about Fire Marshal Bill spilling. All right, he has a spill problem. He likes the spillage. You saw it the other night. How many times?
He thought I was going to kill him.
He did. He was terrified.
I was like, you just spilled a beer, but why, dude? You're 40.
He spilled the first, and listen, Uncle Randy's a spiller. The more I drink, the more I spill. Fire Marshal Bill's worse than Uncle Randy. I've never seen it.
Like a toddler.
I watched him karate chop Val Kilmer just to make him spill.
Okay. Well, if you're doing it on purpose, you are a toddler.
No, it wasn't on purpose, though. It was like a Tourette's thing. Like, I need some more spillage.
Did you see what Robert said?
No.
Look over there.
Oh, I got it right here. That's too far.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Harry Man, Donna. Everybody would have to take a I'd have to go to AA if they took a shot every time he said sons.
Or speaks in the third person.
Let me tell y'all something, sons.
Jesus.
Talking in the third person
Is
for Uncle Randy
obnoxious.
is not as easy as you might think it is, sons.
No, speaking in
It's
it
very
is
difficult for Uncle Randy to always stay in the third person. And hell, sometimes if you see my posts, I'll go in between.
It's not, I mean,
It's difficult.
if you throw in a couple of eyes in there, it makes it more listenable.
Yeah, that's not intentional. Those are just slips, though, when I do
But
that.
I'm telling you, the constant third person, and maybe it's
Uncle
just
Randy hears you. He hears you. So take a drink.
maybe it's just me that is like when somebody refers to themselves in the third person, and it just makes me cringe.
Hey, Chad Myhan is trying to bring the smoke here, okay? He's trying to bring the smoke. He hates when Uncle Randy has good ab days. And listen, I don't like to offend people with my pictures of Uncle Randy's abdominals, sons. It's not intentional. It's for motivation, sons.
I mean, but what if I was posting pictures of myself half naked?
If it's just your abs, I love your abs. So I would be like, okay, just, hey, watch it. Be cool.
But
That's all I would say. And that's the same thing you say. If I was showing dong or something, I'd be waiting for the slap or the chop to the face.
But still, it's like, you know.
No, you like it. Don't lie. There's a piece of you. It's like, ooh, abdominals.
No, because it's for me.
I know. Absolutely. But Chad Myhan doesn't like it. You know why, sons? Because he can see how. Listen, Uncle Randy can go from pudgy to 4 abs quicker than most men on earth. It is a total water retention.
It's
how much
it's
I
all
ate,
water.
how I worked out. Boom. It's that much of a difference.
Dehydration is the best way to show abs.
Absolutely. You can go on the Uncle Randy sauna diet, sons, and drop 27 pounds in 7 days. Chad wants me to show him right now. Hell, I'm not quite ready, sons. I'm feeling a little bloated. Can't do it for you.
And just did a couple shots of Fireball.
A little fire. That's sitting on top of him right now, Chad.
Had
That's
a
not the
couple
right
shots. Feeling congested. I've had a sore throat for a month.
I was about to, too, until you said it.
No, you were not.
Let me tell you something about my hand, sons. This is a funny dude. Hey, Chad, how about you and Terry Ferris going to town on each other, huh? Terry wanted to murder you, son.
Oh, but when I talked to him...
Yeah, because Chad is like I wouldn't even say he's a liberal. He's
Don't you all know each other from college?
from
though?
college, yes.
Yeah.
Chad's my boy.
Yeah, but Terry went to college with you, too.
Yes, Terry's a cop and as staunch of as blind of a Republican as one can be.
Way far on the right side.
Yeah, and Chad has some like left. I don't know what he considers himself, but he's got some left-leaning thoughts, and so does
do
Uncle
we.
Randy. I mean, that's fine. But Terry don't play that shit, and Chad don't play that shit with him playing that shit. So he just pisses Terry off to the point of where a police
Chad's not
officer
going to play
is
that
about
shit
to
because
come
he
kill
doesn't.
him.
Yeah. Oh, my. He's about to have some police
See, my
brutality.
Aunt Donna. Aunt Donna, we're still waiting on you to come pick up those tires that you agreed to buy when you were drunk.
I don't think
That Uncle
she
Randy
ever
auctioned
commented
off.
on that.
I could have made that up. I
You
don't know.
totally
It's very
made it
possible.
up. It was hysterical.
Here's
though.
the thing, though. It was funny. And so here, and I was going to this about the listeners and the people in our neighborhood. People reach out to me when they listen to our episodes, when we release the audio that all of you have stopped listening to now that we go live. The other people that listen, the millions,
The tens.
they reach out and they're like, hey, Uncle Randy, Sylvester Stallone sounds awesome. And he's the newest one because the last episode was about the party at his house. And so I've gotten like a handful of questions about him, and I told him that in a text thread the other night. Because people are starting to feel like they know these folks. And that was the goal all along. I hope everyone knows that. Like, I'm wanting to bring these people along, let them build a little bit of a brand. Hey, if we launch some new champions, you're welcome. It's what we do, sons. It's what we do.
Yeah. Young Stallone said tires are still on his porch, Aunt Donna.
Yeah, and by the way, Terry, speaking of Terry, Terry's been bothered lately about Uncle Randy's athletic dominance. And Terry, he's an athlete, you know.
Was he from Gwinnett, Georgia? Gwinnett County,
Yes.
Georgia?
He went to
I
school
saw
with
the
Marshall.
all
He went
Gwinnett.
to school with Marshall.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
they've been buddies forever.
Because I knew you all went to UNA, but I
Yes.
didn't know he was from here. Okay.
Yeah, you got McCollum, Shannon Jett, Chad Myhan,
but
Terry.
McCollum and they're all from Alabama,
Yes,
too.
they still live there.
But yeah, because Terry lives in Alabama now, and
Yes,
you
but he's
went
from
to
Georgia.
UNA with him, but he's from Georgia. And like, I was just surprised by that. I mean, I knew Marshall was from here, but I've just known him forever.
No, Terry and Marshall played together. Now, what Terry can do, here's the thing. Don't get it twisted, sons. Terry Ferris got a dong on him. No bullshit,
You have
sons.
always said that.
A huge dong. This white guy is walking around with a piece on him, sons. That's unforgivable.
And he's a ginger.
It's unforgivable. Tell me I'm lying. Terry Ferris got a dong on him like no one's ever seen.
Okay.
And he can play some volleyball like a champion.
Okay.
Good dude.
McCollum said, yep.
He has a dong on him, son. It's just the truth.
So, moral of this whole story with a million rabbit holes, trails, whatever, is
People are starting to know our friends by their code names.
if you want to move here, just DM us and we'll send you some listings from this neighborhood.
we would love to have you. We are always accepting applications for new winners
Yeah.
in the group.
Look,
the
they got a
trust tree.
shitload of houses that are being built in the back of our neighborhood. Plenty of opportunity.
Now,
And we got a big
here's
ass
the deal,
pool.
though.
This
This is a debate we've got going on, all right? There's a lot of golf carts in the neighborhood. Uncle Randy's wanted one, of course, as soon as everybody has one. One thing is, Uncle Randy's cheap. He wants one for $100. They're like thousands.
They're minimum $2,000 for the piece of shit.
We got a big hill that goes up into the fancy part of our neighborhood, sons, because in our neighborhood, we live in the projects part. We live in the entry part of the neighborhood, which is the projects, all right? We're in the hood part of our neighborhood.
Basically.
You go up the
We're in
hill
the trailer park.
to the nice part, to the big fancy homes, the rich people homes. And I see these golf carts dropping like flies, sons. They can't make it. Their batteries are dying. They're
Except
in
for
the shop.
Stallone's.
They're in the shop. These are $10,000 to $13,000 door weights or whatever now. Paper weights on the side of the road that got to get pulled up. I'm starting to question whether they're worth the money, sons. I got to be honest. I'm starting
Get
to
a
think.
gas one like Stallone.
So loud. He's got duals running out the ass that shoots flames.
Did you drive by here last night, sir? Because I swear I heard last night. What time were we going to bed? I swear it was like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night.
So late.
And I heard
What were you doing out that late? 9:30 or 10 o'clock
in
at
the
night.
wee hours of the night. But I swear, I was like, good God, is he driving around? It is loud as fuck.
No, Stallone's.
okay.
Stallone doesn't fuck around. His is definitely gas and diesel at the same time.
But he's
It's
towing
both.
he's towing all these motherfuckers in these
Because he brings the Thunderdome.
when their batteries die. I mean, and Val Kilmer's is a badass golf cart. He had 3 batteries on the son of a bitch, and all 3 of them are dead.
Val Kilmer's is a brand new model Mercedes-Benz class of golf carts.
So is
Top
Honcho's.
of the line. Who was I talking about? I meant Honcho. When I was talking about Kilmer, I meant Honcho.
Yeah.
His is brand new.
Brand fucking new. And it's like he needs
It's in
new
the shop
battery.
now. Batteries fucked him. Thinking, gotta go gas. If I do it, I gotta go gas. I
Yeah,
gotta
we
go
do.
old school. Gotta go gas.
Yeah.
I just
agree.
can't see. Get a golf cart without tires. You can have my tires I bought when I was drunk. Yes. Powerful Aunt Donna. And tow the battery bus boys. Yes. Yes. I mean, I'm in. I've got to get something. I'm considering a side by side. I'm not going to lie. All right, sons? Because at this point, listen to me. Let me tell the logic.
Can we at least try to obey the law?
Who even cares anymore? They won't even read Fire Marshal Bill's bill that he sent through the Senate and the Congress that is legit as hell. We can't even get that looked at by our HOA, son. So might as well drive.
But if we but the golf carts are like actually approved by the city. So fuck the HOA. They can fucking kick rocks.
You heard that, Fire Marshal Bill and Chet, which are the 2 new champions.
Except for our friends that, I mean the HOA a company,
I know, man.
not our friends that are on the committees.
Yes.
the management company, because the city of Canton has said it's okay to have them on subdivision streets or whatever, but UTVs and side-by-sides are not.
They're definitely not going to ticket you in a golf cart or anything like that. They're looking for like people on four-wheelers, Matt Carney, his group, that are out there with Banshees.
And side-by-sides.
But a side-by-side like Jimbo's looks just like a golf cart.
But it's not a golf cart.
It's basically a gas power. They look exactly the same. However, fire marshal, this is the thing. Fire marshal bills.
Theirs was $8,000 that they got, $8 or $9,000.
It's so expensive. All these things are too pricey. Yeah. Why are they so much? I'm about to get a damn go-kart. Old school golf cart or go-kart, and just put like a little bed on the back, and we're going to be cooking with gas.
Like the ones we did in Florida. Remember the guy had the remote control? Remember?
Yes.
Where me and Gunnar were driving it? And yeah, that thing was badass.
Now, I don't think Honcho could have been, Beard, powerful
neighborhood
Beard.
moped gang.
Yes, with sidecars.
Fuck yeah.
Sidecars for the kids.
Yes.
Mopeds for the adults.
Sidecars for kids and or dogs.
And animals. Beard just came through like a champion.
Yes.
Oh, my hand. We got a buddy of ours that's straight out of a Rough Riders video. Matt Carney. He rides Banshees with Glocks down in downtown Atlanta. And doing the straight up gangster shit. But he'll go downtown Atlanta and they bomb around on those damn Banshees.
Hell yeah. I would love a Vespa gang. Man, I remember Margaret had a Vespa back when we lived in Baton Rouge.
Powerful.
She had a baby blue Vespa. I fucking loved that thing. It cost $3 to fill it up.
And that's fine picturing Margaret or you on a Vespa, but picturing Robert Owen on a Vespa gives Uncle Randy a rager, sons, because he'd be spilling all over It's incredible. I want to see a Vespa that'll keep Robert Owen going up our neighborhood hill. Or me. I probably weigh more than Robert weighs now.
I was going to say, I don't know if there's a weight limit on Vespas. I know I rode on the back of Margaret's with her driving, so the two of us together probably weigh as much as you do, and it was fine.
Well, I'm telling you, Beard knows, hey, on Winder Trail, we got so many people parking on the sides of the roads. We need fucking mopeds so we can thread the needle through.
Yeah. I'm amazed at how I've been able to thread the needle with my giant Ford Flex sometimes when people park like assholes on the street right across from another car. Like, you're a fuck.
Hey, we got a powerful Shannon Jet in the house. Those who don't know for Shannon Jet, this is a legend, all right, sons? He was Stone Cold Steve Austin before Stone Cold Steve Austin got over. All right, sons? Plain and simple. How Stone Cold talks, this is how Jackie Shannon Jet really is, sons. He is Stone Cold in real life and still is to this day. He'll tell us. I bet he knows Terry has a huge dong. That was probably post...
McCollum or somebody already confirmed.
McCollum concurred. Absolutely. McCollum knows. Terry Ferris.
All y'all fuckers that were in the locker room together.
Legendary dong.
You know about the size
so many dongs.
of too many dongs. You told me about a lot of the black guys you played high school football with.
Oh, God.
That just insulted you every day.
That's Sid McGinnis, sons. All right? Robert Owen can tell you that. Sid McGinnis...
coming out the bottom of his basketball shorts.
That's not even fair. And I think that was like a genetic mutation. Like he was born, he's so big and
he's
big,
like
weird.
7 feet tall too.
And his teeth were weird when we were young. Like he had like chiclets in his mouth, like little bitty teeth and a huge dong. Now he's got good teeth. He got veneers and all that. Oh, we got crab cakes and football here just in time. We've just been talking about some of the shenanigans, and we're going to get side-by-sides and mopeds in the neighborhood now. We're just going to have gang wars. I say we get a side-by-side gang. You got Doo-Doo Allen with the damn 70-mile-per-hour mini bikes. Mm-hmm. He's got multiple. And now he's talking about getting a golf cart. That is unsafe, sons. HOA needs to step in. If that man gets a golf cart, do you think it's going to go 20 miles an hour? No. Mm-mm. It'll be going 70 and throwing smoke flames out the back and popping wheelies. That man is a maniac. Mm-hmm. Yeah, see? Yeah, no, Beard, I'm telling you. Sed McGinnis, he's a legend. Sed was probably everybody 6'9", 6'10", still is. McGinnis boy, made good. He's a great guy. And he was like ashamed of it. Like it was so big that he wasn't like, look at my big dong. It was more like embarrassing, which is when you know it's real. When your cock is so big that you've got a complex about it, it's humongous.
That you're
because
shy
everybody
about
else
it.
is going to overshoot and talk about their huge cock when they've got little cocks. That's normal, sons. But when your cock is so big that you try to like hide it and you're like, oh, it's not that big. Okay. And then it's hanging out of your shorts.
I mean, because most normal, it sounds frightening. It sounds too big.
Too big. Oh, and believe me.
I don't want any part of that.
Nobody does. That's the terrible thing about being too large, too well endowed. There's a happy medium. But I was also reading the other day that they've come a long way with penile enlargement surgeries. I'm not going there, sons. You talk about the vaccine. I don't want the 1.0 or the 100.0 on the cock extenders.
You don't need a goddamn thing.
Hey,
stop.
I'm just saying, even if I considered it, it would be, I'm not going for this early. No way, sons.
Okay, no, you're not. I don't want you to get that at all, and I think I should have a say in that.
Absolutely.
Just like you told me I didn't need to get my boobs fixed.
Yeah, I mean, there's a thing about it. There's something to it.
But that's more involved.
Yeah, but here's the deal with guys and their cocks, all right? I don't know how we got on this.
Okay, do we have... Okay.
But when your buddies will stand up for your big cock, that's when you know. Because everybody's going to say, yeah, my cock's massive, sons. But when you're buddies and you're not even there and they're like, he's got a huge cock, then you can take it to the bank.
No,
sons.
I mean, Sed is legendary. You've talked about his since like the day I fucking met you.
No, absolutely. Since you met Fred, since I introduced you about Fred.
Yes, absolutely. You're like, his brother has the biggest dick I've ever seen.
Yeah, because Fred's walking around with a normal, very big piece, like very big.
On the very large side, but like his brother comes with it hanging out the bottom of his shorts. He's like, it's like overshadows everybody.
Yeah, Doo-Doo Allen jumped on because we were talking about him. So I want to reiterate, Doo-Doo Allen is a psychopath, all right? Doo-Doo Allen took a little mini bike. These are the ones you buy your 6-year-old, son.
Like Santa brought Gunner for Christmas.
He takes them, rips that shitty motor straight out, sons, puts a big block in that motherfucker, and is going up the road at 50 miles an hour on a bike that was designed to go 7. All right, just so you know. He comes by one night. Uncle Randy, try it out. I'm like, all right, hell, Uncle Randy's no bitch, son. I'll jump on it. I rode that bitch up the road on the gas. I was terrified, sons, terrified. Uncle Randy didn't want the smoke. It gets loose and scary on that little son of a bitch moving that fast.
I bet. That's why we don't need to have...
And that's what I'm saying. Him getting a golf cart, terrible idea, sons. Y'all don't understand what's coming with that. You think he's just going to leave it as a base model? You're insane. Whatever, sons.
It's going to be...
Doo-Doo Allen's going to have the craziest golf cart you've ever seen.
Yep. All right.
Yep. So he's already building the pit. He's got like 3 or 4 of the little bikes now. It's insane. But when he comes, like Beard's saying, drifting down the neighborhood on his golf cart, throwing bitches off that motherfucker 100 feet off, pulling up at the pool, and they're just shooting into the pool from the parking lot. Y'all get it. Doo-Doo Allen don't fuck around. Championship level shit, though. Uh-huh. Championship level. All right, so I did get a text from Chief Beck, Kristen Beck, she wants to hang out and do the rest of her episode. She was awesome about it. So that will be coming sometime soon. We'll have her back on to finish it up. But I really enjoyed Chief Beck, what we had her on. I enjoyed the shit out of it. I love some Kristen Beck because it's such a conundrum of emotions. You know, I'm pulling for her. She's very successful, great speaker, does motivational shit, but can kill you in an instant. No problem. No problem.
But I'm not scared of her.
No, but her skills. She has the skills.
She's intimidating as fuck.
And I was
her
telling
fucking guns. When you showed me that video of her doing the
forging.
Forging, where she's doing it's just called like hammering the steel, but like
pipes.
Oh, I'm like, I don't want any piece of that. I don't want to piss her off ever.
When she drew her fingers up like her gun in the SEAL training, Chet blew a massive load in his underpants.
So precise.
Chet was telling me he was sitting at home. As soon as she pulled her fingers up to like trace the gun, he blew a load in his pants. Couldn't even help it. He don't even know why. He's still confused about it. He doesn't know how he feels. Chet blew a massive dog.
Yep.
Yeah, Chet's all over the place. He still doesn't know where he's at with it, but hey.
She is such a badass and clearly highly trained and
I think when people
good at what she does.
Meet her and talk to her, they want to see if like there's any holes in her story.
No.
Like when it comes to like her SEAL training and shit, savagery. Scares Uncle Randy a little bit. Haunts my dreams.
She tried to call Robert O'Neill when we were on with her last time, but he didn't answer. But then she sent a screenshot to you of the text message where he had been like, sorry, I missed your call. And she was like, oh, I was on a podcast. Or she had texted him and said, I'm on a podcast if you can come on for a few seconds. And then she was like, it's a Married AF with Uncle Randy.
Oh, yeah. If Robert O'Neill, if we ever get him on, whether it's for 2 seconds
I just don't know. Like, what do you say to him? Like, hey, good job, buddy, killing Bin Laden.
No, you don't go. You definitely like, don't go there first.
I know, but like,
as everyone else has.
Right. So, like, what do you say?
I'm going to ask him first off. He's had a few.
My dad loves your shit.
I would say that, and he's had a few Deweys. A few of the old DUIs. Okay. He's got a little bit of a sauce problem.
Do you want to go there?
Dude, can you imagine? He got dropped off into Bin Laden's camp. I'd be drinking. Who knows what that guy's seen?
I'd be dead by now. If I had to go through all that shit and I'd just drink myself to death.
Yeah, I mean.
With all the PTSD and nightmares and no, thank you.
No, it's unbelievable.
Just badasses.
But I do want to know, like, if he was on autopilot when he smoked Bin Laden, if that just happens out of reflex, like those guys are so highly trained.
I'm sure. Like she was saying, it was just like you're focused on like what, the 2 in the head or whatever, like 2 in the chest, 1 in the head.
Yeah,
but it's like business.
Totally,
even though he's business. He's holding a wife here, got babies and shit everywhere. Like you got to be focused on the task at hand and the target.
Yeah, but we have talked to Chief Beck before, and at one point we had talked to her about she was pitching before COVID ruined everyone's lives, and we can't even put our children in school anymore. She was talking about wanting to pitch a reality show.
Yes,
where she's training the first females to pass the basic physical standards to become a SEAL.
I forgot about that.
And you tell me, sons, y'all want to watch your Bachelor and shit? Go fuck yourselves.
Ooh, I would love to watch that.
If you wouldn't watch Kristen Beck trying to train up and find the first female that could pass buds, because first off, she's gonna. She doesn't fail. She's a former SEAL. She's gonna find one. And if any of you boys, I know your balls.
It'd have to be like a Ronda Rousey type. I bet
your balls are all small right now, and you're all woman SEAL. Dude, There's women out there that are championship level that whoop our asses every day.
Take a drink.
There's some out there. There's a couple out there that are just country strong, big, athletic motherfuckers that if given the right platform,
that don't quit,
could get them, that will die first.
Yeah.
And if Beck finds her, I'm in. I'm watching every episode, every second.
Chet says that female doesn't exist. I think she does. Somewhere. But not me. This water's cold. One of my like biggest fears is like I'm claustrophobic and drowning is one of my biggest fears. So like, nope, I'm out. Like, because they make you go underwater for a super long time and like pass out and drown. Like, it's not happening.
Yeah, Chet hates women. Obviously, he's over here saying that female doesn't exist. I got to say there's some bullshit on that, son. There's some women, when we talked to Chief Beck the first time, Chief Beck was like, if you can do pull-ups and sit-ups, you can pass the basic minimum. That was finding a woman that can do that number of pull-ups and shit. You can get in. The rest is mental toughness, bro. And these are the women that shit out kids, son. That shit out kids that we would never. You talk about them not making it through buds. Could we make it through pregnancy? Fuck no.
I made it through pregnancy, but I don't think I could make it through buds.
I couldn't do it, son. I couldn't do it. And yes, I do believe Stacy Coble could be a Navy SEAL. She's savage. Deep down inside, savage. Quiet.
She'd probably rather go do that than have another week of having to digital learn her 2 children at home by herself.
I don't know, man.
She's like, sign me up, Navy SEALs, let's go.
I'm going to do the rest of this fireball to the moms again, because that's just asking a lot, sons. These poor moms. And I'm not shitting on us dads, but be honest, sons. We're not doing it. The ladies are doing it.
How many of you are doing it is what I want to know. I mean, I bet Honcho is, because I think him and Mrs. Honcho probably like swap on who takes one or both of them to their own classroom, because they both teach at different schools, but fuck.
Powerful terror. You want to talk about somebody that could be a Navy SEAL? Fire Marshal Bill's wife. She scares Uncle Randy to the core, son. She is
tear you limb from limb.
She is my you that's not my wife. That gives me just that there's enough.
She scares you like everybody else is scared
of me.
And
so does Bonnie. Yeah? Those two scare Uncle just enough to where I know I'm not fucking with them. All right? I'm not fucking them over. I'm not going to push their buttons. I don't want the smoke.
No, you don't. I don't think you do.
And
or Mrs. Val Kilmer.
Well, dude, she brings the smoke every day. She's just straight up savage.
You to your face. Yeah.
Straight up savage. Straight up savagery. But I believe Tara or Bonnie would shank you. Would pull out a little prison shank.
Just like me.
Right in your ribs up under so they can hit a kidney. Like what happened
to... Just like, here, can I tell you something real quick? Huh.
What was Russell Crowe's character's name in Gladiator? Maximus? Gluteus Maximus?
It's basically, yeah, Maximus.
The way he died, got stabbed in the kind of the back and it hit his kidneys and he slowly died after he got stabbed there. That's what Tara would do, sons. Miss Fire Marshal Bill would stab you right in the perfect spot and you'd bleed out slowly. Next thing you know, you're walking in a field of wheat. Done. I don't want the smoke.
He said she's
Fire Marshal Bill is a
C-section
savage.
without epidural.
Hey, I watched Brooke have a C-section too. Sons?
He was horrified.
It's terrifying.
I was like, I want a picture. He was like, I have to look at it. I was like, if I'm fucking getting cut in half to get this baby out, you're taking a goddamn picture. He was like, oh God.
It is a horrifying shit show. All right, and I've seen both. I've seen the natural childbirth with Griffin. I watched my wife get cut in half with Gunner. Both equally disgusting. Both are not right. Physically make no sense. Just out of this world. Let me tell you right now, Uncle Randy, bow out of both of them. No chance. Yeah. Not going to do either one. Son.
Well, you're not going to deal with the pregnancy bullshit either.
No, never. But I'm out.
That's like, being uncomfortable, like in a state of being uncomfortable for 9 months. Whether it's being nauseous and yucky in the beginning, and then huge and fat and like. No, it's all, you would be a fucking nightmare.
Beard. Did Griffin have a beard when he was born? No, he did not.
Nobody started shaving when he was 11.
He did start shaving at 11.
We're expecting Gunner at 10 or 9.
Let me tell you something. I'm very proud. This is a proud father moment. I got things I'm proud, both of my boys, about, champions in all their own rights. And if you don't think Gunner... Like Griffin, because we see it, right? He looks 30. Mm-hmm. He's probably the most well-behaved, like 15-year. He can hang out with he's a great kid. I'd knock on wood. I'm so thankful. He's such a good kid.
He's very good.
And hangs out and he plays poker with us, like just champion. Gunner's about 2 years in front of him as far as development. He's just younger. So I don't know what it's going to be like when Gunner's 15.
I know.
He'll look 40.
I know.
So as far as, because we've watched every milestone, and even Griffin will tell you that Gunner's like a year and a half, 2 years.
I know.
Like just ahead of him.
Because Gunner went, I feel like, and he might still go through like his scrawny stage, but I feel like his thinning out was when he was like 4 or 5. Like looking at pictures, and now he's like bulking up.
Yes,
and
he is.
Like it's
and we've watched them both go through the same little phases of like dumpy to skinny to thinning out to filling out. Mm-hmm. And it's funny, but Terry Ferris is here, sons.
I see.
This is Big Dick Terry. Just so everybody knows, this is Big Dick Terry. I know he's a bashful, he's a humble man. Mm-hmm. Huge dong. Doesn't like to talk about it. That's how you know it's huge.
You love to talk about, if somebody has a huge dong, you are their biggest advocate.
Because they should be proud. Yeah, beard. If Griffin came home with my daughter when he was 16, I would need ID, even though I'd probably want a background check. Absolutely.
Well, yeah, there was a picture. So when he was 13, I remember, because remember I had that like interim senior manager job for a while at my work. Yep. So at that time they were like highlighting some leadership, whatever. And so I had to send in a family picture, and it was the picture of us at the beach, because that's always like our best picture. And Griffin at 13 had a full beard, like just like he does now. And when it got sent out, a bunch of people messaged me and were like, okay, I'm going to call bullshit on your stepson being 13. They're like, I have 13-year-old children and none of them look like this. And I'm like, I promise you he's 13.
And let me tell you, if I wasn't there, I would debate it. And Robert was there after he was born. The year is correct. It was 2305.
2005. Yeah.
2305.
Yeah.
I wouldn't believe it either.
And I mean, if I've known him since he was 7, and he was a little boy with little missing teeth in the front, and he was this tiny little boy, and it was fucking overnight. It was between the ages. It was like
right at like 11, 12.
12. Because at 11 he started shaving, but he was still that kind of like thick, like little boy look. All of a sudden, between 11 and 12, he shot up about 2 feet.
Armpit hair, chest hair.
Grew hair everywhere. Started smelling like a hamster. And we were all just like, what the fuck happened? He stopped talking as much.
Got serious.
He got like real quiet, real focused on his phone. Just over fucking night. It was like, so I don't know. I hope. Yeah, no, but he's so good, and like he's a delight. But
it's weird to see it though, because going through it, it doesn't seem that abrupt. Like I can remember when I was in high school, and I didn't have a beard like that, or not even close. I mean, I don't even know how it happened, but if it clear, what we're trying to say, sons, is Uncle Randy has powerful seed, okay? The seed of Uncle Randy is the seed of champions. That's what we're getting at. I hope you guys understand.
When it fertilizes something or whatever.
Yes.
Is that the right word?
Because Brooke's still sitting over here. Hey, she's down for another one. She's ready. We're 48 years old apiece.
We're 41 and 42.
Down for another one.
You are 42. I will be 42 in 2 months.
I can't deal with homeschooled kids for another 18 years.
No, that's right.
I can't do it. And this is the new normal.
Then go get fixed.
I can't do that either, sons.
Then what are we going to do? We're going to just throw caution to the wind until I hit menopause.
So I got to figure this out about Stallone. Stallone's talking about going and making a baby. First off,
he said he's neutered.
Powerful Stallone.
He has 3 kids.
Did you see his post where he was mocking his wife the other day? The best post in years.
I thought it was.
I laughed and almost threw up.
No, I laughed so hard, but that's how I feel like he is being sweet. Like he's like
harmless,
and he's being like, I love this woman so much.
Yes, but God,
that I have sat next to her in the car and watched her sleep like this.
If that's how we all look when we sleep, like that is her mouth drops so open, and she is a very pretty lady. Like for everybody to know, she's a very pretty woman. And he has pictures of her.
Nobody looks good if they're sleeping with their mouth open.
And he's like, even hashtag like close your mouth.
And he said he's been collecting them for 5-6 years. Like that's the best part. Is that like before kids, he's like, oh, this is going to be good one year when I have a good collection.
Stallone says she looks dead.
Yeah, like it doesn't look natural for sure. My dad used to sleep like that in the car. My mom would be like, "Oh Jesus, it's a good thing I love him so much."
Yeah, Jody B is the one that he texts me. He is kind of in love with Stallone right now. After
does
the
he
new
even
episode,
know?
He loves Stallone.
But does he know who Stallone actually is?
I don't know. If he follows our Facebook, probably, because he follows us through his wife's page. I bet he's figured it out. But what he loves about Stallone is not only the stories, but he's an Adder Day guy.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Jody B is an Adder Day.
Yeah.
He's the one that made us get Adder Days that time on the show.
Oh, Jody B did?
Yes.
Okay.
Because he was on that night and he wanted me to have Natter Days.
Oh, that's right.
Yes. So he finds out Stallone loves Natter Days. Now
so
they're best
boys.
friends.
They're boys now.
He wants to be his best friend.
Yes.
He texted me after the last episode and was like, just so you know, I definitely want to be best friends with Stallone.
They would be best friends.
He sounds like a winner of all winners.
And he's drinking one right now, he said. Natter Days are good. It's one that I really like it, but it's another one that it's got just enough sweetness that I can't pound them because it would give me a headache.
Let me tell you why.
But I do love them.
Stallone is a champion, sons. I like to build up my friends, but this is no bullshit. A couple weeks ago, Stallone stopped by. I pull up from home, got golf carts in front of the house. Stallone's hanging out. Kilmer's hanging out.
Yeah.
Steve-O, which is what really got Uncle Randy. Love that guy. I get out and I'm talking to him. I'm like, oh, shit, hey, I got a gift for you, Stallone, because you're a champion. I try to bring him out all the Natter Days from our fridge because, I'll be honest, they're not good. Not to Uncle Randy. They're okay. They're tolerable.
I'm like, I drink those.
I know, but here's the thing. Here's the powerful thing. I go to give it to him. Like, here's a gift from Uncle Randy. My wife is like, fuck that. No, I drink those. Suck my ass. Stallone, being the champion he is like, I'm out. I don't want them. Hell no. Your wife drinks them. Can I have one, though? One for the road. But most guys would have been like, dude, you done said they're mine. No takebacks.
No,
he was like, dude, I don't want the smoke.
He is awesome. But
I don't want the smoke. Just give me one.
You didn't even ask me, though. You just came out giving away shit that
Because I figured you like your beer, your Ultra.
But I also like
I've
flavor.
never seen you stand up for one of our alternative beers in our beer fridge because I've given away lots of those that end up like stragglers.
Right.
You stood up for these, so you like them. You actually like them.
I do. So I was like, damn, dude, why are you just giving away shit that I'm going to actually drink? Because if like I run out of beer, that's like for sure. But yeah, I like a little bit of flavor sometimes.
Yeah. Did you see the post up here from Robert about the mustache from Uncle Randy? People don't realize Uncle Randy had the Mexi stash, all right, in high school.
You had like
the catfish mask, like the little on the sides was more prevalent than in the middle.
And that was when you were like 17, 18.
The whole time. But then, and Robert was like, the mustache was even a struggle for Randall till his 20s. Griffin has had that mustache since second grade.
Uh-huh.
Oh, he's definitely had always from the Indian, he's always had a little bit of one.
No. Indians don't have facial hair.
Yeah, we've decided, Robert, there's got to be some Armenian in there or something. Something happened.
Because, what American Indian chiefs do you see with full beards? No, they got glorious, luscious hair on their heads.
Which he has that too, which
he does,
is the savage
but
part.
not all the body hair.
Which I'm so grateful, sons. People think that you don't want your kids to be better than you. That's bullshit, sons. Uncle Randy knows both my boys are going to dominate me. And the fact that Gunner's hair is better than we thought it was going to be is
beautiful.
great.
So beautiful.
I mean, and Griffin's is... Griffin's never going to have to worry about hair.
Griffin's hair has always been... There was never a worry about Griffin's hair.
And so they both have glorious hair. They look at their old man. They're like, hey, what the fuck, son? Why is your hair garbage? At least you're awesome and you have abs, Dad. You have abs.
And that beard.
And the beard. Hey, whatever happened, the reason my beard came in and became America's beard is obviously because my boys were going to have beards in their teens.
Mm-hmm. Everybody loves the beard.
The beard is America's beard.
I do appreciate when you trim it, though. Last night, seriously, when you kissed me at one point, a mustache hair went into my nose and like stabbed me on the inside of my nose to where like I still felt it this morning when I woke up. I was like, oh God.
Well, you got mad at Uncle Randy the other night. I got up like we were laying in bed chilling, and I got up and all of a sudden Brooke hears Uncle Randy's mustache trimmer going. She's like, what the fuck are you doing? It's like, I got a rogue mustache hair that's going in my mouth and then up my nose at the same time, like back and forth. Like it'll be in my mouth and then I'll blow it out and it'll go up my nose. My beard follicles are so powerful, son. I don't know what to do about it. The beard, I shave it off. Boom,
no, but it was like
comes
late
right back.
It was late at night, and I was like, "Why do I hear like the clippers in the bathroom? Like we're just chilling." Yeah, no, but they do get a little crazy.
Yeah,
mind of their own.
Old Coble was talking about how Stacy would fly out there to Los Angeles.
Oh, she commented on Stallone's post that he would be a dead man if he posted pictures of her sleeping like that.
Hey, I found it refreshing, and I found it also flattering. Like you, like in a weird way, it was glorious. All I'm saying is, sons, if you want to see a championship level roast of your wife, go check out Stallone's post. It was perfectly done. Well played, sir.
Yes,
Uncle Randy salutes you. That's the way you do it.
I preferred to see it as like his way of because like, you know, that's how you like rib on your boy. You only like
absolutely you only rib on the people you love.
Yes, but I feel like that was like his like elementary school way of being sweet and cute.
Dude, and let's be honest, he outkicked his coverage times 100. All right?
All you motherfuckers
Stallone's not the most handsome fella in the book. Hey, he's got a great frame. He's a big guy. Got a beautiful wife. He outkicked his coverage. We all do it, sons. That's okay.
Hey,
Stallone, I was talking to him the other day in a chat. His frame, it's unforgivable. That dude should be shredded wheat, walking around with a dong on him the size of Terry Ferris's, butt naked all the time. 6'3", probably, I'm willing to say he's probably 250-ish, not even knowing.
Mm-hmm.
Just a God-given perfect size. Mm-hmm. Like if I could have been 6'3", sons, hell, the world would be a different place.
Okay, you're like 6'1".
I'm 6 and some maybe, but I'm talking about a legit 6'3", like Stallone.
Okay.
Dude, who knows what Uncle Randy? It'd be much bigger than this. Sons.
Well, there would be nothing here. You wouldn't be here with me, probably.
Oh, yes, I would. Because I always measured my height up against Robert. Robert's probably 6'2", 6'1", and some change-ish.
Yeah, you said he's a big motherfucker.
Yeah, he's a big dude. And he was pretty much big. Like, Robert was one of those guys that was like full grown when we were a freshman.
Stallone's 6'5", sir.
See, that's even better. Now I'm even more angry.
I thought he was 6'5" when you said that.
I guess
but
it's because when I compared him to Blake Shelton, it made him look 6'3".
Do you hear that?
6'5". No, I believe that. He's a big dude.
Did you feel like a toddler? When
He did feel subpar. I watched him. He sucked his thumb for a minute. He was angry.
Randall felt like an infant.
There's no way to out-masculinize Blake Shelton. And I got a comment about Blake Shelton already from our last episode. They want to rename him the Whiskey Giant.
But he looks like Blake Shelton.
They like Whiskey Giant because how we just said he's a Whiskey Giant. He's humongous. The only person that didn't care was Mike Honcho. That dude gives no fucks.
Love him. He said, I don't give a fuck. I'm shorting everybody.
Honcho didn't care about anything, sons. Zero. Digital learning? Fuck it. I don't give a shit.
Oh, no, I think he's a little stressed about that.
No, he doesn't like that.
No, I'm not a fan.
The fact that that's going on through next week really makes...
No, kill me.
Really chaps Uncle Randy's asshole, son.
Kill me.
I'm not feeling good about it.
No, you don't feel good about it because when all this is going on, I can't come get naked with you in the middle of the day.
That hurts.
It hurts me too.
That is no good. I do miss our midday romps.
I very much miss it. But
that is a
not
quality.
Happening.
That is a quality release, sons. If you don't get to have a quality midday release, there's a problem. And when you've had a midday release for a good 2 years, feels like, but really since the pandemic started, and that's really been since you're working from home. Mm-hmm. But you get that good midday release. It makes the rest of the day much more tolerable.
And there's nothing like it especially when there's no child in the house. It makes it even better. So, Cherokee County's fucking us.
They are. They
not
really
in a good
are.
way.
No, but we're on this kick right now. We've got all the fellows here in Silvertown are on the let's get healthy, lose some weight kick, getting prepared for the summer. Because we all know this pandemic's raging on through 2025, son. So we're just prepared for the pool to open for another summer of craziness. And now that everyone knows each other, it's going to be a crazy summer. Hell, sons. That's all that matters is the summertime. So we're all wanting to get our abs prepared.
Well, now that we're done with the holidays and all that, I'm ready for summer. I mean, no, I want to get a good snow. I would like to get one good snow day. Last year we had it in February, but we did get a little bit of we had technically a white Christmas.
That's
because it snowed on Christmas. No, we didn't get to.
There's no snow.
We didn't get to play in any snow, but there was snow falling from the sky on Christmas Eve, and there was still snow on the ground on Christmas Day because it was so fucking cold. But it wasn't anything to play in. But I would like that, and then it can go ahead and get warm and already be summer for pool time.
But let me tell you, Uncle Randy's been on 2-a-days now.
Yeah.
2-a-days. I've been constantly working out once a day. That's never going to change, sons. That's part of the routine. Even if I just go there and go through the motions, that's part of my day. I'm going to always go in the morning. But the second I've been adding on is I've only been doing that for 5 days. I've never been more sore. My shoulders right now are unusable. They are so badly burned, I can't even talk about it.
Cool.
But all the guys are doing this kind of get in shape thing. We have this group chat. We're kind of holding each other accountable. And I get worried because I don't want the guys to get angry at Uncle Randy, but I'm there to bust balls, sons. If you miss your workout, I'm going to tell you you're a fat, sloppy, flaccid piece of shit, sons. But that's what friends do. We hold each other accountable. So if your little titties are hurt, sons, if you're emotional because Uncle Randy's giving you the business, I'm not going to apologize, sons. I do it because I love you. Let's get the fat off, son. Some of you are chubby.
I gotta get everything.
We can't have Danny O'Shea strutting around the pool all summer again with 18 abs and none of us have any.
O'Shea. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Danny O'Shea has the power strut, sons. We don't even know what his wiener size is. Doesn't even matter. He's got abs everywhere.
Doesn't matter, but he does have all the abs.
He oils them up just right at summertime. I think he hits them with a little bit of blush on the sides, like a little bit of base to carve in the abs. He shows up at the pool about 11, takes the shirt off, never comes on again. Every hour, on the hour. I watched him all summer, sons. At 50 minutes after the hour, every hour, he does a power strut straight to the pisser. And it's powerful, and it's intentional, and he knows it. The whole strut keeps the torso turned toward the pool. Sun's hitting it right. Oiled on. Pisser and back. Real slow. Champion.
Oh,
Champion.
Dear Jesus.
Drinking beer all day, son.
I can't wait to sit by the pool and drink beer again. Yeah. I love the cold weather, but I do love sitting by the pool and drinking beer.
Look at powerful Audrey over here. This is the Terminator's wife, sons. Terminator here. Hall of Famer, sons. Hall of Famer. Inaugural class. That's his wife. She's a champion.
Yes.
She knows the ab contouring. Hey, nobody wants the Terminator smoke. You all know the stories. Don't fuck with that guy, sons. You're going to lose. Because he's willing to put it all on the line.
I mean, he
He'll
came
do whatever
away
it takes.
In one piece fighting with solid concrete. So
and won the fight. Lived to play another day.
All right, baby, we need to go.
Yep, we are about to roll. But yes, we're talking about Shay with the baby bladder.
We love you, Audrey.
That's intentional, sons. Everybody thinks he's not going to the pisser. He's got a little oil in his pocket.
Who wants to go in the pool bathrooms more than you have to?
He goes in there, checks out the abs in the mirror, hits the oil on the obliques, comes back out. Usually has the phone up. You know why he does that? Y'all don't get it, sons. You don't get it.
You don't have a signal there.
And not even that. That allows him, right here. Like when you see bodybuilders, they go,
flexing. Yeah.
The phone's there just to accentuate the oblique.
All the obliques, yeah.
Yes. Don't fall for it, sons. Yeah. He knows what he's doing.
I need to get some more flattering bathing suits this summer.
Danny O'Shea's not going to be the only one with the abs. I'm gonna fight to be in.
The thought of I want to be by the pool drinking, but then the thought of getting in bathing suits, I'm like, ugh, I don't want to.
At least he doesn't piss in the pool like the rest of the peasants.
All right,
I'm terrified to piss in that pool.
It's gonna be lit this summer.
I still believe in the red chlorine cloud that's going to show up if you piss.
Look, everybody should have that fear in the back of their head.
Yeah, I'm terrified to piss in the pool, especially at the big community pool. I can't do it. But for those of you that don't live here, sons, hey, they're still building homes.
Tons of them.
Here,
Tons of them.
move into Silvertown. We love new people as long as you're winter.
As long as you're awesome. Just come on.
Hey.
Whatskis, please. Fuck. Move up here. No alligators. There's no alligators.
Absolutely. All right, well, we're going to run out of here. Look at that. Hey, not one internet freeze.
No.
Powerful Will Benford.
Success.
Powerful Benford. Not a single freeze. Stallone called me Mr. Freeze after last episode, sons.
Comcast lives another day.
Xfinity is champion. Champion, sons.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to get out of here. So, remember, hey, go hug a neighbor and then fuck their wives. Son. Okay. Tell Uncle Randy lives.